lucky that you're with us on Sunday Your Way with Pat and Rick, but also the idea that we have so many new things today. This is exactly what you know what? That is this. So now it remains in your car. Now when you're not using it, you can store it and it doesn't become something that everybody trips over and you're like, oh, I don't know if that was a good buy. Only quantities till July. So if it sells out in your favorite color today, you're not going to see this again. Unfortunately, they already told us that we can't get more until July. 5 easy pays at only $8. My mom always used to say, we all have a lot of stuff. We do. We need to move it from point A to point B. This pretty color is called burgundy. Then we have black, and here's your navy blue. All right, let me introduce you once again. Amy Berkman is here. She's an interior and an exterior designer. Hi, Amy.
Hi, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
I just went grocery shopping.
Yeah, look, because most places don't give you a bag anymore.
They don't give a bag?
And even if you had it in bags, how much easier is that to carry?
I mean, how many of these can you carry?
Right, exactly.
You could get some weightlifting done.
Yes, very nice. For groceries, and imagine, and you know, let me put it this way, a lot of you, maybe you have to park down the street, maybe you have to park in an assigned parking spot, so it's a long trip when you are carrying groceries and lots of other things in your life. Amy,
and here's the magic.
Yes, that is truly the magic.
Look at this, so inside, so first of all, as you said, it's so thin.
Yeah.
Just about 3 inches. It opens up and this becomes that crate you always wish you had. You know, inside, this goes down and locks into place. And that's what gives us this sturdy.
And you could hear it lock.
Sturdy crate. You can hear it lock. It has locks on the sides so that we can keep it. You don't have to use them, but it's nice for extra sturdy. And then of course it has a lid. Well, oh my gosh, I didn't talk about the telescoping handle. This is going to bring it up to 38 inches, which is just, that's higher than a table. So it's so convenient where it's located. And then this also locks into place.
And I mean, I look at this and I think, what a great way to be able to transport flowers.
Yes.
You know, all the mulch and the dirt that we are buying this time of the year, that's so backbreaking and heavy.
Right.
And even though many times like a trolley is fine, but this keeps it enclosed, and if you want the lid over the top of it, it's even better, even though you don't have to use the lid.
Right.
I love how the lid actually snaps on the front of it too.
It snaps on the front, and to tell you the truth, when I go shopping, I don't even take it off. I just keep the lid on the front. Now, when you get in the car, if I hadn't overshopped, don't tell my husband. If I hadn't overshopped, I could just put this lid on and there are 2 handles. It's just like any other crate.
Okay. So the handle will collapse all the way down, and then you can just pull it out as a crate, which is nice. I mean, you know, when I knew this was coming up, I thought to myself, there's so many things. You know, the weather's warm. 2 days to spring. Now, a lot of you know, you're going to the reunion. You're the one in charge of bringing the volleyball net, and maybe we're going to the pool, and you want to bring all the pool toys and the blankets. Instead of everybody carrying everything like this, it all has a home.
Well, I thought you could come with me because this is packed for my day.
Yeah.
So we have baseball today. So let me just show you all the things. Now, I live in dimensions. I'm an interior designer. 16-inch cube is essentially what this is. 16 by 16 by 16. You can fit so much more than I thought. You can fit in a 16-inch cube. So I'm going to need a snack, obviously. And I'm going to need a drink. Not just one. I'm going to share with everyone. I need to set up my chair. Which, when you think about going somewhere, just the chair is a lot to carry. Picnic blanket, so that my daughter can sit down. Now, my daughter's gonna get bored at the game, so she's gonna read some books. So can you imagine carrying 4 books and a 6-pack of a drink and a snack? And then my kids both want their cold drinks, so they each get a Yeti. Those are heavy. And then my son's basketball, which he really should carry this himself. But since I have the space, I guess I'll carry it for him.
It's easier and you don't want that argument. You can put it in there. If you are a crafter, how many of you do felting, or you take your crafts to a craft store? What do you put them in? You can put them inside this. As I said, I love the idea that it is structured.
Yes.
crate. So with the structured crate, even if I went ahead, imagine if we had, you know, that plant in here. You could put the plant in here and it's not going to fall over and you're not going to break it. And you don't have to worry about things like that. And if you want to, you can always put the lid over it. And then I would put that, where's your son's
Oh,
napkin?
yes. Oh,
I
well,
put
see,
that
there's
on
so
top
much
of
stuff.
it.
That's
Right?
just, thank you for saying that. That's the next thing I was going to say is the lid gives us another surface.
Yes.
Now, I wouldn't sit on it. It has a weight
Okay.
capacity of 130
Okay.
pounds, but I might let a child sit on it. But what I really want it for is I want a place to put my drinks.
Right, so it becomes like a little table
It's a
for
table.
you.
I want my
Yes.
snack and my drinks off the ground, and now I don't have to, you know, knock one over.
Exactly.
It's just a lot more secure.
And you're not setting stuff in the ground. So whether we're going to the beach, whether you're going to, you know, a ball game to watch your kids play or your grandkids play, whether you are the coach and you are in charge of bringing all the balls and the bats, it's perfect for that. Whether you are a crafter and you want to bring, you know, what you crafted and you want to keep it safe, this is perfect. You could even, I mean, this is going to last you a long, long time for $8. Maybe you pick up a second one and you can pull 2 at a time.
Well, Pat,
Right?
this is maybe a little embarrassing. I use it in my house because
How do you
really,
use it?
there are times. So I work out of my car.
Okay.
Right? A lot of people. I've always worked out of my car, so I have samples. I have things like that.
Perfect.
So if I'm in my office, I can fill up whatever I need. I can bring it through my house. I can just load my car, or
That's
I
awesome.
can just pick up the whole thing and put it in my car. Put a lid on it. Now you can't see what's inside.
Here's
when
the
I'm
other
using
nice
it.
thing about it. It folds down. So walk
Yes.
us through that again.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
take a look. You know what? Here, let me
So,
just.
handle
since
goes
this one's
down.
Open. Handle
Okay.
goes down. Well, first we're going to take the lid off.
Okay.
So we're going to take the lid. And you know, I feel a little bit like my mom. Like you could pinch yourself with this. I love you, Mom. Like any product you have, there are pinch hazards, so we want to
Okay.
be aware of that.
Thanks for the
But that's just, I know,
That's okay. Wait. So you pull up the bottom.
so yes,
it's sort of
okay,
like a
that's what we're
lot
doing
of
here.
the, you know how Valerie Parr Hill has the longer, and other people have the longer like storage boxes that we have. You pull up the bottom,
Right.
and that allows it to go ahead and collapse into itself. There's also extra locks. Unlock the locks, and then look at the side.
Look
Take
how
a
it
look at the
snaps
size
together.
of that. Amy, this could be something that, if it's
how
not
narrow.
full, you can keep in the back of your car.
Oh, I do.
Because you just never know when you need to be able to carry things.
That's one of my favorite things is it's always there. And this is the thing that you wish could materialize sometimes.
Yeah.
Now it can.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's so light.
Is it safe to go ahead and take that fireman's hose nozzle, and if I got dirt in here or
Absolutely.
sand or something like that?
Absolutely, because it's an all plastic construction. So it's going to be durable. It's going to hold up for what you need. And I love your idea of using it outdoors because sometimes we have things that transfer things, but we don't want to ruin
Right.
a beautiful fabric tote. This is going to be more sturdy, and you could hose it down if you needed to.
$8 will get it home. That's the beauty
amazing.
of it. And it's a
Wow.
lot bigger and it holds a lot more than you actually think about it. And this you'll buy once. That's the beauty of it. So for $8, use any major credit card. Amy, we're going to pack you back up so that the kids have the drinks
I
and the
know, I
books and
can't
everything
forget
else. I saw a
anything.
library book in there, so that's
Library
perfect.
books. And really, if you have mobility issues, strength issues, this is great. But even if you don't,
Right.
if you are fit and have an injury, this is a lifesaver. I'm so glad to have this in my life.
Amy, did you hear that Taylor Swift probably is calling Rick because he has that